Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion, and today we're going to be talking about evil. Now, some of you might not get that reference, and that's okay. Just go look up Austin Powers. It's a very silly movie from the 90s. So, I want to talk to you about evil today, especially because Romans chapter 12 ends with this really wonderful concept. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Now, I think about that in the ways that I see Christians today often trying to do things. So it is so easy for us to fall into patterns of and concepts of what the world does. Remember, the passage begins with this whole idea of don't conform to the ways of the world. It's a lot like what Nietzsche was saying, that he said, beware when you go out to slay monsters, that you yourself don't become a monster. So many times I think we are willing to make compromises with what our values are, our core values of love and humility and mercy, all those things that are written within this idea of Romans chapter 12 with mutual affection. We're willing to compromise these things, inviting, taking care of the saints and offering hospitality to strangers. We are willing to compromise and not do those things if it means we get to win. I'm not sure that that's the whole point. Overcoming evil is not about winning elections, nor is it about winning culture wars. Overcoming evil is about giving in to goodness. Overcome evil with goodness. Overcome evil by going and doing what's right. Yeah, I think the way we want to do it sometimes is we are ourselves becoming evil because we're not doing it the way that Christ did it. It's evil when the church is silent when we see injustice, because we don't want to upset people, because we're afraid they might stop giving to the church, or worse, they might leave the church. It is evil when the church stops talking about the brokenness of humanity, sin, and teaching morals, because that's a part of what our job is to share the good news and to try to help human beings figure out what it means to be Christ-like in this human life, to be truly human. It is evil when we stop teaching because we're afraid of offending people. It is evil when we try to control people, or when we try to manipulate the gospel in some form or fashion because we want to make it sound better. Paul encourages us, don't try to overcome evil with evil, but overcome evil with goodness. Overcome evil with what God is doing in our lives. If we focus, instead of focusing on trying to win, but we focus on simply trying to be the church, be goodness, be holy. Don't be conformed, but be transformed. Be this living sacrifice. Be Christ to others. It's not about winning. Never has been. It's not about conquering other people's opinions or viewpoints. It's about being connected. It's about being authentically loved, genuine love, mutual affection, wonderful hospitality, and joy. Perseverance and suffering through prayer, hope. Overcome evil with good today. Pray with me about this. Lord, today, I simply ask that you would enter into my life. I'm presenting my life as a living sacrifice to you. Help me to focus on goodness, not so much on the evil. And help me to overcome evil with that goodness, with the lessons you've taught us and left us through the Apostle Paul in the book of Romans chapter 12.